watching the video, and this time I got the 2009 we make a Friday the 13th on Arrow 4K Ultra HD. I love the 2009 Friday the 13th remake. I thought it was a great remake. I thought it was a remake done right. I also enjoyed the 1980 original, which I have on Blu-ray from the complete collection, Friday the 13th collection from Screen Factory. But I always like Arrow more because, like I said, every time Arrow delivers a 4K, they never disappoint. They always deliver. They always deliver. And in my opinion, I've said it many times before, I think Arrow is better than Screen Factory and Vinegar Syndrome, because I just like the way they package their Blu-rays in their 4K. Now I'm going to be unpackaging the 4K of the 2009 Friday the 13th. And I saw that back in movie fairs back in February of 2009. And it was a great remake. And here it is, the 2009 Friday the 13th from Arrow 4K. And as you can see, it has loads of special features and commentary. Unfortunately doesn't come with a booklet like Jason Goes to Hell and Jason X did, but it does have its loads of special features, and it has two slip covers. It has two covers. There's the original 2009 cover and this. So yes, like I said, I've always liked the 2009 remake of Friday the 13th. I think it's a remake that was done perfectly. I always enjoyed it. In my opinion, Derek Mears did an absolute phenomenal job as Jason Voorhees. And Jared Padalecki from Supernatural's in it. He's the main character in the movie, and he does a great job too. And it says, in 2003, director Marcus Nispel made a lasting impression on horror fans with the box office topping remake The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. 6 years later, he turned his camera to another slasher icon, none other than the hulking mass killer Jason Voorhees, in his gore-soaked remake of Friday the 13th. A group of obvious teenagers chosen Camp Crystal Lake as a destination for a weekend getaway. Among them, the young Clay Miller, played by Jared Padalecki from Supernatural, is not looking for fun and frolics, but for his sister Whitney. Jason emerges from the shadows, wielding a deadly machete and out for blood. Caught up in civilization, these youths discover too late that Crystal Lake bears the scars of a violent past, as they uncover the terrifying events that spurred the mass killer's quest for violent vengeance. Nispel's stunt direction and stunning cinematography by Daniel Pearl, whose credits include the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre as well as the remake, bring a fresh and terrifying new perspective to the infamous hockey mask maniac, to sure bring chills and thrills to even hardened horror fans. But yeah, there's auto commentary and there's loads of special features. I always enjoyed this. What I like is I think the remake told a better story of how Jason Voorhees came to be, because in the original Friday the 13th 1980 classic, the late Betsy Palmer played Pamela Voorhees, Jason's mother, and she was the killer. And this takes a flashback to 1980, but in this movie, but see, in the original one, Jason's mother did all the killings. Jason's mother did killings in this, but Jason does the killings in this one. So And so it starts off a flashback to 1980 and it cuts to current time, 2009. So I like how Jason went to wearing a burlap sack to wear a hockey mask. Because in Friday the 50th Part 2, when Jason was in 1981, Jason wore a burlap sack. And he didn't put the hockey mask on until Friday the 50th Part 3. In this one, he wears the burlap sack and then he wears the hockey mask, which he takes from a stoner. So I like how that was told. So like I said, Derek Mears does an excellent job as Jason Voorhees. And I'm looking forward to watching this in 4K because it will never disappoint. Anyway, you stay classy, live long and prosper, and peace out. Because I love this remake. I've seen this multiple times on Blu-ray, and I've seen it. Now I'm gonna finally watch it in 4K. Anyway, you stay classy, live long and prosper, and peace out.